and welcome to my channel. I am Andrea and this is Beyond the Pink Door, and this is my weekly sewing vlog. And this week it's a little bit different because I've been becoming very conscious of the fact that I don't really get an awful lot of time to sew during the week. So I come on my weekly sewing vlog and there's actually very little sewing to talk about. So I thought I would change it up a little bit this week, and here is a little snapshot into what my week is like running a small fabric business. And this is the sort of video that I really enjoy watching, and I think after this week I actually will probably do this again. It's been great. It's been a great opportunity for me to try out my new camera as well, because I have a lot of sew-alongs planned in my head and I don't want to start them until I have got the settings and the colour and everything right on the camera. So you'll see throughout the video some of it is actually quite dark, some of it is a little bit funny coloured, but it's all a learning process. So let's just get into the video and see what you think. Hello, so it's Monday morning and I am sitting here at my computer, which is my normal place on a Monday morning. I'm feeling a bit tired because I never really sleep well after doing the Sunday evening live. I'm just a bit kind of hyped up and I can't I can't calm down. So I was still awake at 4 o'clock this morning, but anyway, I'll be okay. I'm kind of used to this. So I came into the room this morning and it was all nice and tidy because we have our routine on a Sunday evening that when we finish the live, Keris gets up from the computer here, so this is where she sits while I'm talking to the camera, and she goes out and she makes our tea and coffee and I do the tidy up. So yeah, it's great. I wouldn't be able to face that this morning, so because I'm always really tired. So I'm just going to give you a little snapshot into my day. Monday is busy. Keris has gone to school now. It's just me and the dogs and a cup of coffee, and I'm wearing another one of my fringe dresses today. So even though it is November, it's actually not cold today. And I find on a Monday I get really warm because I'm cutting out orders and I'm sort of racing against the clock all day. So I like something quite loose. And I'm really suffering with my IBS at the moment. So my stomach is extremely bloated. So I've obviously eaten something that just didn't agree with me. I have no idea. So I have big bottle of water today, so I'm going to basically flush it out hopefully today and yeah, feel better later on. So I've all my orders printed, and we have started doing a personalised Christmas stocking on the website as well. So as they say, here's one we prepared earlier. This is one I did a couple of years ago for Keris. So it's a lovely, like, fleecy Christmas stocking. We don't make the Christmas stockings, we buy them in and we embroider the name on the top. So what we normally do at this time of the year is we go to craft fairs, we bring the embroidery machine. I'll show you how it works probably tomorrow. I'll be embroidering some, so I'll pop them on, or Keris might be doing them. So yeah, we would usually go to Christmas craft fairs, bring the machine and do the embroidery. So people would give us the name basically and we would embroider it there in front of them. So obviously that can't happen this year, so we loaded them onto the website yesterday and we put them on one of the Irish Shop in Ireland Facebook pages, and we got a load of orders yesterday evening, so it's lovely to see them coming in as well. So I think Keris is going to look after that side for a bit of pocket money over the next couple of weeks and see how we get on. So it all depends on how much homework she has in the evenings or how much spare time I have during the day. We'll do it between us. So I'm going to separate my orders now into fabric and Christmas stocking orders, and then I'm going to get into cutting and wrapping orders. So I've started UPS as my new courier, which is great, and he usually arrives between 3 and 4 in the afternoon, which is great because the other courier used to come here around 11, so that was real pressure. I remember being up one morning at 5 cutting fabric because I like to get it all out. And then I texted him to say that there was a delivery ready to go, and he said I'm not actually working today, so I could have, but yeah, we've made big changes and we have UPS now on board, which is absolutely brilliant because they're so efficient and their tracking is amazing as well. So yeah, that's a big weight off my shoulders because I'm a real control freak, so after I have the fabric cut and wrapped, I hate handing it over just in case something goes wrong, in case you don't get it, but I feel 100% confidence when I hand it over to the UPS man. I know it's going to get to the destination, and I know that I can track it as well, which is great, and you can track it as well. So yeah, it's Monday. I don't wear makeup during the week, so this is the phase. The makeup goes on for the lives, and yeah, no makeup goes on during the week. So I'm going to get on now with just separating my orders, and then I'll film a little bit of my cutting and wrapping routine. So yeah, coffee first. Good morning, it's Tuesday here at Beyond the Pink Door HQ and I feel so much better today. I was actually really tired yesterday, but only for the first while, and then once I started cutting orders and packaging and everything, I worked until quite late last night, so I got a lot of packages out yesterday by UPS, and my battery died on the camera and the SIM card filled up, so I had to wait for the IT department to come home from school to empty the SIM card. I know I could have done it myself, but it's just too handy to hand it over and go, Keris, sort that out. It's great. So I've just been sitting at my computer for a while this morning. I have a cappuccino. I feel like I've popped out and got a coffee because I miss I really do miss my Starbucks. So I'm loving the little sachets that you just put hot water into now from Aldi. So I think they're about €2 for a box, and there's 10 of them in it. That's my dog scratching just to let me know. Scrappy, stop! Okay, he stopped for a minute. And so yeah, so I've been sitting here at the computer and I've ordered more packaging. Packaging is just going out really fast because a lot of the times when I'm packaging up the fabrics, I double bag them just in case. Because I do know that no matter what or who you give them to, they are flung around vans, so I double package and I tissue wrap everything. So, and I've been looking for some little gift that I can put into the packages, and I don't want to add sweets or anything like that, so I think, well, I can't take credit for this. I think Keris found the perfect little gift, so I've ordered some this morning just to see what they're going to look like. So hopefully they will be here at the end of the week and I can show you at the end of this vlog. And I got a super email this morning to say that all the sweatshirting is going to be here later, and it says it's coming by DPD between 3 and 4, so yeah, we'll see, because DPD usually arrives here quite late, so yeah, if it arrives later I will show you the new fabrics, so I can't wait to see those. I've reordered the deer and doe patterns this morning, and as much as I absolutely love the deer and doe patterns, I really do love them, their shipping costs are so expensive, and I mean they're only coming from France. So I ordered 25 patterns this morning and it's going to cost €33 for the delivery, so that really eats into the profit margin of the patterns. So yeah, they're coming by DPD, €33 for 25 of them, so that's like more than €1 per pattern. It's ridiculous. I actually think that's ridiculous. I can send like, what can I send? I can send 4 kilos to America for €35. I can send like up to 6 kilo, I think, to France myself for €15. So yeah, I don't know where the 33 comes from, but yeah, it's quite annoying. But you know what? I just have to suck it up because I love their patterns and I want to have them in my shop. So yeah, that's it. And as far as I know, there's no free shipping option. So yeah, you have to take the highs with the lows, isn't that it? So I'm going to do Christmas stockings today. So I feel I've sat here in front of the computer for long enough. I've ordered my patterns, ordered my packaging, and got that lovely email to say that the fabric is on its way later. And now I'm going to grab my coffee and I'm going to go out to my embroidery machine and I'm going to start on some stockings. So I'll show you the process of that. Now I've also been getting through my orders for Christmas stockings today. So I have my orders printed out and I have to clamp my Christmas stocking onto this gizmo, and then she goes into the sewing machine here. So I just adjust the camera. It's squeaky, it's an old tripod. And gets put on, so it's basically the sewing machine will embroider, say, what are they called? Caps. So you can embroider something on the top of a cap. So there's a special cap frame for the sewing machine, and that's basically what gets used for the Christmas stockings. So they're on the frame here, and this little thing here would actually hold the peak of the cap. So I've got some cardboard shoved in there, and it stops it from making noise, basically. It's put into place, and then the name is put into the screen here. So I'll just see what name I have to put on this one. And this one is Ellie. So quit, yes. And I like to use this font. Let me see if we can zoom in there. I like this font because it gives some nice little curls to the words. So IE, and then the machine is automatically set to turn the name upside down because it's a cap basically. So I rotate it to turn it the other way and cod the machine, and it's all in place, so it's a matter of pressing. So, and off it goes. There, just stopped it for a minute. That takes about 4 minutes to do, so it's not bad. I've just taken in the delivery of the sweatshirting fabrics, and look who's back. I've been so looking forward to seeing this back, and not only is she back, but she brought a couple of friends. So she brought her pink friend and her red friend. Aren't they just so gorgeous? I can't wait to photograph these. And we have this lovely sweatshirting back again. And yeah, loads of lovely ones. Well, they're always lovely. And I got a couple of really lovely patterned punties. So these turned out just as I had imagined, which is great, and they've gorgeous stretch. So yeah, it's still lovely and bright today. So I'm going to bring them out to my sunroom now and take some photos. Love this one, love the colours, gorgeous, really like these. So yeah, every time fabrics arrive, even though some of them might be ones I had before, I get so excited. I love taking the packaging off them, and I love taking them out, having a look, and taking their photos. So I'm going to grab a few now and go out and take their photos while it's still nice and bright. Now, so I'm out in my sunroom. It's more of a cold room at the moment, so we use this room loads during the summer because it's lovely and warm. Great for drying clothes too, obviously. But yeah, in the winter it's pretty chilly, but today the light is really good. Very hard to take photographs on a sunny day, but yeah, it's perfect today. So I'm going to turn the camera around just to show you my little setup for taking photos, which just works. So here we have my little setup for taking photographs. And this is a piece of wallpaper that I got from B&Q. I actually think I'm going to get some of it for my sewing room upstairs because I'm finding the pink wall a little bit too distracting behind. So basically I drape my fabric across, and that there is like one of my photos. And then I pull it out and I try to take a like full shot of what the fabric's going to look like as well. And yeah, that just works for my photos. Very simple little setup, but I do find that having the white there beside it is just a nice contrast for the photos. Hello, so it's Friday. I didn't get to film anything yesterday because 2 Thursday mornings out of the month I do a course, and yesterday morning was one of those days. So it was all go. It goes on from 10 until one, and it's a like start your own business course, so I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it because I love doing a course. I am a bit of a course junkie. We have a local enterprise board here in Galway, and I love checking out their website to see what courses they have on. And this year, of course, they're doing them all by Zoom, which is great because other than that, I have to drive into Galway, which is no big mean feat, but when you work from home, you tend to get a bit lazy, and I just don't want to get into the car early and drive in. And there's parking and everything, so I'm actually really liking the Zoom, and it's a lovely way to be sociable with a few people and meet a few people as well. So I'm quite shy when it comes to being in a group, so I don't really perform well in courses when I'm there in person. But yeah, I quite like, being sort of in the background taking it all in. So I participate, but I wouldn't be the, I wouldn't be the shout, I wouldn't be the loudest in the group. But anyway, that was yesterday morning. So I think it's about 4 weeks until our next class, so we have some homework to do. So I might be talking to you about that homework. So yeah, it's Friday. I'm wearing my Aram dress in the tulips fabric. I know this is out of stock on the website, but I think there's a bit of it here. So I'm going to have to, I really need to do some like counting of stock and organising of remnants, because I have a lot of remnants and I love a remnant myself. So yeah, I might get Keris onto that tomorrow. So yeah, it's Friday. Keris has a half day at school on a Friday, so I'm going to collect her later, and I'm hoping I might be able to bring the camera in and just show you my local little town. I have a plan, and hopefully it'll come to fruition, all depending on the weather. So I am hoping that it'll be really nice and I can bring one of the dogs for a walk in the park, because I haven't really left the house this week and I kind of feel a little bit of cabin fever coming on, so a little walk in the park would be really nice. What else have I to tell you? Yesterday I got Nina Lee patterns in as well, so they're all on the website. They're actually here in front of the camera. I like the packaging, it's really cool. So I got a few of the South Bank sweater, because this is just one that I want to try myself as well. I of course have the Camden skirt, because that is my favourite, as everybody knows. And I got another few as well, but yeah, they're on the website. And I loaded all the fabrics to the website yesterday as well. So yeah, yesterday was like a bum on the chair, head down on the computer. So I'm going to go and cut out all the orders today now and send them off. And oh, I'm wearing my snag tights today. They came in the post yesterday. So I got, I have to hold it out, I got 120 denier and 80, and I got them in size C. And when did I order them at all? I seem to be waiting for ages. Oh, I ordered them on the 31st, so they took about a week and a half to come. That wasn't bad. But you know when you're waiting for something, you're dying to get them. So they are really comfortable. Yeah, I'm wearing the 80 today. They are so comfortable, and I love the elastic in them. I feel, for me, they just went on perfectly. So I think I picked the right size. They feel really comfy. I don't feel like my circulation's being cut off around my waist. I don't feel the need to grab the scissors. I feel like I feel quite toned in them, so they're holding everything in. Yeah, they're really comfortable. They're lovely with this dress. They're not sticking to it. So yeah, really nice. And oh, I got one other thing as well. So a few days ago I was saying to you that I was dying to get something that I can just put into your packages of fabrics. So yeah, I love, for anybody who has bought any fabric off me, and I'm so thankful to everybody, I love to wrap up the packages, and I always feel I need to put in something. So I got these, and as I say, these are Keris's. Keris found these. They are organic teas, and they're actually made in County Galway. And the lovely thing about them is they are a stitched tea bag, so I'm going to show it to you. Now, I was a little bit disappointed in that there wasn't much information on the packet. So on the box, of course, you get all your information, which I can totally understand. But for somebody who's taking them out and sending one off at a time, I'd love if it said on the packet that they came from Galway, so you can see that there's a bit of thought put into actually buying them. It doesn't say that they're a stitched bag, So they've been overlocked around the edge, which I think is really cute. You can actually use them 2 times. Now, I don't think it says that on the packet either. I had one of these myself last night. I got fruit and I got chamomile. So I had a fruity one. Karis had the chamomile. She wasn't crazy about hers. I liked the fruit, so I might try the chamomile later. So for all the orders that I'm packing today now, I'm going to pop these in, so you can give me feedback and see what you actually think of them. I think they look lovely. It was the whole fact that they were actually stitched, so yeah, that was Karis's. So I'm going to crack on with my work today, and fingers crossed that I'll work it so that I'll get a little walk with the dog later. So I'm cutting out a few orders. I have my computer on behind me and I'm actually listening to and watching Michelle from Sewing Money, and she's making her heather dress, which is great because I think my pattern for my heather dress should come in the post today. So I'm going to do some cutting out. I filmed my cutting out on Monday, but yeah, I filmed it like too high resolution, so it actually won't load to my computer. So yeah, I am learning how to use my camera this week as well, so it's a full-on week, this is. So this came in day before yesterday, and yeah, I got loads of orders from it, and it's just so pretty. I just love cutting it out. So I'm going to crack on and just do a little bit of cutting out, and I'll just speed it up for the sake of the video, and I'll be watching Michelle in the background. This is our local park. We're so lucky to have it. So when we were kids, we used to come here for like picnics and birthdays, and now I come and bring the dog for a walk. So this is Lola, and there's nothing more she likes than a walk with me. So we're going to go off for a little walk. Practically knows the way at this stage. The excitement getting into the car for a walk with Mammy. In true spaniel form, there is no such thing as walking in a straight line.
Come on, Lola.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that little snapshot into my week. It was very interesting for me as well because editing it back, I realised that I spent an awful lot of time in the one room of the house, and actually I leave the house very little. So that walk yesterday with Lola did me the world of good, absolutely. Just cleared out the cobwebs and it was just brilliant. So I'm going to try and add a little bit more exercise into my day. So, thanks ever so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.